Yo, what up, guys? This is Fat Man DD1, but I'm trying to give a response to NGS's little. I think NGS just went hard at Nintendo, so this is kind of a response. I don't know how to. There's no more response on YouTube, so I'm trying my best with the hashtag response. I think those hashtag responses get out there. But NGS, I'm gonna keep this short and brief, just like my Ben Affleck response that I know you didn't watch, but you haven't been on YouTube for a long time. So let me just say this. Nintendo, alright, they're lacking so much. And other fans of Nintendo do want games like, oh, the new Super Smash Bros. To save Nintendo's ass. I think this is Nintendo's plan. And don't get me wrong here. I don't know what coming out with a crappy system with a pad that's hooked up to the system that's not wireless, that only works half of the time. It's pretty unuseful, and it doesn't have any Nintendo used games. Only it has Nintendo games. But I think Nintendo's plan is to make a crappy system to go on that. It's not a crappy system at all. It's a pretty strong one for them for now. It isn't confident that they don't have a good online support, a good this and that. I know what you said in the video. I heard you. They don't have Skype. They don't have an account system. They don't have a message your friends and play with them system. Nintendo is lacking on a lot of asinine shit, no offense to Nintendo and Nintendo fans out there. I'm mad that because I thought the Wii U was going to be around a little more longer, that it was just going to crack in real good. So I was waiting for other games like maybe a new Metro Prime down the line for the new Wii U. But now I see that the Wii U is going to get an overhaul eventually because it's hard to bet all your pigs in one blanket. In other words, you can't put all your eggs in one basket because I think Nintendo was waiting to see, oh, PlayStation 4 comes out, let's see what they have. Xbox 360 come out, let's see what they have. Wii U came out really first new system for them to come out. And then the other systems came out later. So I believe in 2020, Nintendo's going to have, or maybe even earlier in 2020, Nintendo's going to have, I believe, the first helmet headset, the first helmet controller, the first. I know that sounds crazy, but I believe they're going to have the first helmet like headset game controller because they were the first ones to come out with the Move controllers, and then they backtrack with the pads. Now, if they push forward to the future, Nintendo's already seen what PlayStation 4 and Xbox One have. Now Nintendo can wait, fire what they have, fire whoever's in charge now, get somebody else new in charge, upgrade their status. And Nintendo should have been developing technology for a long time. I believe they were slacking on certain games that they were missing, and we have been waiting for Nintendo to bring the hype. There's a lot of shit out there that Nintendo fucked up and didn't fuck up. No offense to that. I'm a Nintendo, not just a fan-ish, a fanboy. I got certain games that was not even marketed. I got One Piece, One Piece Grand Cruise. Oh crap! I'll show you the One Piece game. I got a One Piece game for the Wii U, Grand Adventure, One Piece Grand Adventure, and then I have Bleach, Shattered Blade for the Wii U, and then Clash Revolution. Now, these are obviously the animated games that every Nintendo fan kind of got for the Wii U. When I played this, I was basically, this was fun. The online for the Clash Revolution, you could have made an online name for that. The online was pretty good for the Wii. Now, I don't think the Wii U has that same capabilities. And even if it does, the online on certain games is pretty good. You can't voice chat, that's bad. You can't connect with people, that's bad. You don't have an online account system. And for some reason, I think Nintendo just wants the money nowadays. And if they do come up with a full Pokemon game for this system, it's not going to be idolized in a certain way. Now, you hit the tablet. You hit the you hit the tablet. You hit everything about Nintendo lacking that other companies have lacked on and haven't learned anything. The third-party support with the games. Now, Nintendo, I believe, I don't know why they did, they plead to the masses. What everybody else wanted on the other systems, Nintendo moved it to theirs so other people can come back to them. Because maybe they lost certain hardcore gamers that they did or didn't have along the way. Don't get me wrong, they probably had some type of hardcore gamers still playing whatever else they had there, Resident Evil for the Wii. But then they lost those and then got back probably 2% of that, 15%, 3% of those hardcore so-called gamers back to the Wii U, back like 0.5%, and then drop the Wii U and let it collect dust. No offense to anybody out there, I would get a Wii U only if certain animated games came out for it. Sounds pretty ridiculous, right? But that's what I wanted. I wanted another One Piece game to come out for the Wii. It did. I just had to buy it in Europe. Someone help me out with that. I wanted Bleach Shattered Blade 2. That's not even in America no more. Certain games that came out for the Wii, certain games that came out for the Wii U, damn. Where's Metroid Prime for the Wii U? Where's a new Star Fox game? Where's a new Captain Falcon game? Like, Nintendo needs to stop remaking old crap and push from what they have. There's so much stuff to that NGS, it's not even funny. Now, I know I just said this can or isn't a response. For some reason, I'm trying to make this a response video. But I'm trying to push it to the fact that Nintendo is lacking. But I believe there's a plan on them. So what? They got people at the top that's their own enemy. Fine. If Nintendo really is their own enemy, they would have lost big sales. Fine. The Wii U was $300 at, I believe, launch. Right? $300 at launch? Now it's $299 or $199, basically $200. So I'm like, you guys went down from $300 to $299, $199. Oh no, $299 to $199. I fucking hate the math. They've dropped just so people could buy their shit, just like the 3DS. Nintendo's lacking. I believe that lacking will prove as an asset to the other competitor. To believe like Nintendo's out of the game. But the console wars ain't over until it's truly over. Well, right now we know Nintendo lost, but last year at E3 they beat everybody else's ass with the Move controllers. And then Sony tried picking up those little ball controllers, copyright. And then Xbox with the Kinect, copyright-ish. The bar, sensor bar. So basically, they copied two things from the Wii, the sensor bar and the controllers. But, let it be known, that's competition. Nintendo had competition, but they backtracked and said, what is everybody using now? A fucking pad. The pad and everything else to the system is named. The pad isn't useful for games. I see my friend use the pad. It's pretty precise in whatever it does. And it's okay for that. For a certain type of games you get for the pad. That's just like a, pad worthy. Not really worthy to play. We're useful to play. Now, I don't want nobody coming at me saying, oh, you're just a fanboy or little shit. Like, I'm not a full fanboy. I'm just a fan of loving these games, Because I'm waiting for Nintendo to stop playing and hit people with games. If Super Smash Bros. Comes out, it's not going to save them. It's not like the PS3. The PS3 first dropped. It wasn't super big. It needed those top 10 games to come out and help them. The Uncharted series, Uncharted 1, 2, Heavenly Sword. Damn, what was those 10 games that dropped that made it big? Probably BioShock, Dead Space. It was the top number rated games that came out that made PS3 big. Back then, PS3 wasn't that big. When it dropped, I think it had 5 party games like before. Had 5, not party games, had 5 games that dropped. I forgot the name of all those games. But it was 5 games that came, it was 5 games way back when the PS3 was out. I wasn't even like a full gamer back then, I was just a game. I was a Game Boy basically back then, now I'm a gamer. Back then, the system dropped. It wasn't even that big yet until certain games start to get up on PlayStation 3. Trophies support, this, online support, this, DLC content, this. That made PlayStation 3 established right there. Now, Wii is not established. There is no online support for the Wii itself. No, sorry, too bad. Reaching out to friends is hard as fuck on the Wii. There is certain voice chat on the Wii, on the Wii U on certain video games. Alright, cool. With the headset. If you get a headset, you can chat on certain like shooting games. Cool. But as then, this is now. As a gamer, you're lacking. Nintendo's lacking. Unfair to everybody else. Why they're lacking? That's how it is. But NGS, all I have to tell you is, man, eventually they're gonna get better at what they're doing. If not, then they're lacking on too much support and they need help. But I believe Nintendo could come back. All right. So I'm FatMan81 saying whoever likes my response, whoever thinks I'm in the right and the wrong, whatever. Peace.